It's October 28, 2021, a beautiful autumn day in the San Francisco Bay Area. One of the most unliked CEOs in tech is holding a press conference, where he'll announce renaming his company to Meta. Some would view this as a move to distract from the company's problems, while others will see it as a huge gamble on what's next. While renaming Facebook to Meta is controversial, it's also a strategic move that helps position themselves for the Metaverse gold rush.
Over time, I hope that we are seen as a Metaverse company.
The purchase of Oculus in 2014 for $2 billion was one of the company's single largest investments. While the purchase was a lot of money, it pales in comparison to their total investments in virtual reality. Facebook's VR division, Reality Labs, has invested nearly $20 billion since 2020, while they continue to lose money on every headset sold. It's hard to imagine someone who's created one of the most consequential businesses being wrong about a major investment, and in fact Facebook is hardly alone in its vision for a mixed reality. According to an Accenture report released in April of 2022, the metaverse and augmented reality discussions online have doubled year on year, and have increased five-fold over 3 years. Citibank thinks that the metaverse economy could be worth $8 to $13 trillion in the total addressable market by 2030. And the smartest money in tech is screaming in agreement. Google introduced Glass back in 2013, targeting people in the computer industry. Glass was one of the first pieces of wearable technology, but Google was a bit too early for its own good. Google's Glass was a lightning rod for criticism. Many people thought it looked a little too creepy at the time, and even led to the term glass hole. Since then, Google has pivoted from their mistakes, and now they are targeting business users with a newer enterprise edition. During their 2022 Developers Conference, Google showed off a set of glasses that translate and transcribe in real time.
You should be seeing what I'm saying, just transcribed for you in real time, kind of like subtitles for the world.
What we're working on is technology that enables us to break down language barriers, taking years of research in Google Translate and bringing that to glasses.
You see me?
Oh, sí, sí te veo.
I'm actually looking straight into your eyes, and it seems like you're looking right at me.
Oh, sí, sí, estoy viendo lo que estás diciendo para ayudarte.
Making access to information just instant and intuitive. By doing that, technology fades into the background, and we're more connected with the people and the things around us.
The search giant has recently begun ramping up work on a headset that it hopes to ship in 2024, internally codenamed Project Iris. Microsoft's been busy with HoloLens, and now HoloLens 2. They took a different approach by targeting businesses with an augmented reality device. HoloLens is now used by companies like Airbus, Lockheed Martin, and NASA. However, the biggest customer so far is the US military, where Microsoft landed a massive $22 billion deal. In an interview with Bloomberg, Microsoft's head of mixed reality, Alex Kipman, answered some questions about the present and future of the HoloLens, releasing some information about the next version of the device. He said HoloLens is currently targeting frontline workers who need their hands free, and that 60% of Fortune 500 companies have started utilizing mixed reality. HoloLens saw particular success in the healthcare, manufacturing, retail, and engineering sectors. To date, Microsoft has targeted businesses, but it's no secret that they'd also like the larger consumer audience. And they hope to do this with HoloLens 3. But before that happens, the device needs to show improvements in 3 key areas: improved immersion, improved comfort and social acceptability, and to increase the value of what you can accomplish. Microsoft wants the device not just to be an incremental improvement but a transformative leap forward. Apple is working on at least 2 projects that include an augmented reality headset, to be released in 2023, followed by a sleeker pair of augmented reality glasses coming at a later date. Mixed reality hiring has ramped up over the last several years, and Apple has acquired multiple companies as it furthers its development into the space. Initially, we thought that Apple's headset would come out in 2022, possibly at their developers conference in June. We were wrong. Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo and Bloomberg's Mark Gurman have indicated that the headset will likely be available in 2023, with the glasses to follow about a year later. The Apple headset will be a standalone device with powerful processors that puts its performance on par with Apple's Mac computers. It will include 2 chips that allow it to perform complex tasks and handle virtual reality capabilities. Plus, it will be able to operate independently of an iPhone or a Mac. Design-wise, the headset will look similar to other headsets, but it will feature a sleeker design and a lightweight build to ensure comfort. 2 high-resolution micro-OLED displays with up to 3,000 pixels per inch will provide an immersive experience, as well as extra display at the side for peripheral vision. Some other notable companies hoping to compete in mixed reality are Sony, Nvidia, HTC, Pico in China. And there's even rumor that Amazon is researching the space. What will the metaverse look like? Ready Player One, a movie released in 2018 featured a metaverse called The Oasis.
This is the Oasis. It's a place where the limits of reality are your own imagination. You can do anything, go anywhere. Like the Vacation Planet. Surf a 50-foot monster wave in Hawaii. You can ski down the pyramids. You can climb Mount Everest with Batman.
Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella has a clear vision for the metaverse.
And finally, as the digital and physical worlds come together, we are creating an entirely new platform layer, which is the metaverse. We're bringing people, places, and things together with the digital world in both the consumer space as well as in the enterprise.
Nadella recently spoke with the Financial Times and mentioned how the metaverse will be essentially the next internet. In the interview, Nadella explained that Microsoft's purchase of Activision for $68 billion is more than a side bet, and he drew parallels between building the metaverse and creating video games, explaining that making games is about creating a world that people can interact in. He noted that Microsoft already has experts who know how to make interactive virtual spaces that allow people to perform tasks and communicate with others in a virtual world. Microsoft's experience in gaming gives it a leg up when moving into the metaverse. In June 2022, a consortium known as the Metaverse Standards Forum met for the first time to discuss industry-wide cooperation on the standards needed to build the open metaverse. The forum will explore technical details that allow for an interconnected metaverse. This is similar to how a person with an iPhone can see the same websites as another person with a PC. The forum already has some major players on board, such as Meta, Microsoft, Epic Games, Adobe, Nvidia, Sony, Unity, and others. But there are also some glaring absences, including companies like Apple, Roblox, Niantic, and Snapchat. How can you profit from the metaverse? Though it's early, we see tons of opportunity and a few surefire ways to take advantage of the metaverse. Jobs. Developers for metaverse companies are in high demand, especially if you have experience with Unity or Unreal Engine. Not a developer. That's okay, companies will require people with other skills as well. Our suggestion is to try systems like Oculus and see what appeals to you. Reach out to the app makers and find out where they need help. Investing. Being an early investor in mixed reality companies can be lucrative, but includes some risk. We're not investment advisors, so please seek qualified help with this. Some of the companies we've mentioned so far are Adobe, Microsoft, Meta, and Apple. We've also looked at some of the ETFs where you can invest in the industry as a whole, such as VR by Global X and METV from Roundhill Investments. Building apps. You can already build apps for Meta's Oculus. Oculus has an unofficial app store called SideQuest, where you can see what other developers are working on and maybe get some ideas. Fitness. While some wouldn't view this as profiting, health is wealth, and now you can find more ways to look and feel great. Apps like Supernatural and FitXR give you great ways to work out anywhere. What do you think of the metaverse? Where do you see opportunity? Please leave your comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts.